Good. Do you want to kick us off, please, Adrian McGee?
Certainly. Hi, David. You're into the top 4, 8 games to go. You must be absolutely delighted with that night's work.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Aidan.
Sorry, I was just saying, into the top 4 with a win, 8 games to go. You must be absolutely thrilled with your night's work.
Yeah, we're thrilled, Aidan. You know, it's great that people like yourself are mentioning that we're top 4 again with us. So we've bobbed in and out of it a couple of times this season. So let's hope that we can do everything we can to stay there.
You obviously suffered a huge blow before the game, losing Declan. Sometimes that kind of thing can have a negative effect on the squad, but you must be pleased, therefore, with the response that you gave.
Yeah, the team's been playing great this season. Declan's been part of that, but the team's been doing great. So you know, we talk about the team more than individuals. We recognise we've got some very good individual players, but we're more interested in how the team performs, and we didn't have to do great tonight.
Talk to me then. I know you just talked about a team. I'm asking about an individual. Jesse Lingard, first half, he scored, he assisted, he had a hand in the other. What did you make of his contribution overall?
He was fantastic tonight. He really was. He was, for 20, 30 minutes, he was incredibly good. And then for the rest of it, he was a great team player for us and he helped do all the jobs which we needed to do to hang in the game at different times. So I was really pleased and told him coming off how well he had played. So deserves it. Took a couple of injuries. We'd used all the subs. Has to keep going. So, you know, if there's a boy out there who's, you know, trying to prove exactly what he is, I think Jesse's trying to do that and he's making a good go at it.
You must be a bit concerned by that Wolves fight back, certainly after what happened against Arsenal recently.
Yeah, massively concerned, really. But we just about got away with it tonight. So good on us. That's an improvement from the last one. And yeah, it was tough, but we played well at periods in the game. But so did Wolves, and they have good players and are a good team.
Thanks, David. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Hi, David.
Hi, Jim.
You were fast out of the blocks there tonight, David. A real scintillating 30, 35 minutes. And I suppose that goal at just on the edge of half-time for Wolves, it gave them that sort of bit of belief going into the dressing room. I suppose if you had gone in 3-0 in front, it would have been a much easier second half.
Yeah, I believe so. It was like deja vu. It was like the Arsenal game a couple of weeks ago where we done the exact same thing. And we had, I think it was Crazy who had it and he crossed it in. We were nearly trying to get a fourth goal. And it would have been quite as easy just to keep the ball and keep things under control. So managing the game is something that we'll need to think about doing much better. But at the moment, you know, we're in such a good position. I think the players are just enjoying the thought that they can keep trying to score. And I think when the form and how Mickey Antonio played in the first half and Jesse Lingard, I think they felt every time they got it near them, they had a chance of getting us a goal. Hi, Duncan.
Hi, David. You all right?
Yeah, good, thanks.
It's a noticeable change in tone from you in the last couple of games. Now, I heard you on TV say you're going to go for it to the end now. Is that how you feel? I mean, are you that close now that you can sense it?
Yeah, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if we're in the sort of the final furlong yet. Well, we're certainly not in the final furlong. We're probably about. We've probably still got to go over Beecher's Brook, and we're on our way, and we've got the sort of a couple of big jumps to go over on the way in. So we've got to do that on the way through. But let's be fair. You know, we're in challenging. Why should we not? You know, you people are talking about as we're in around the top 4. After 30 games, it's not a fluke. You know, we're in there because we've been playing well enough. So can we play well enough in the remaining 8 games now? Let's hope so.
And just one thing, you proved you can win without Deck. That must have been a big psychological thing because you haven't had to play without him.
No, well, what I've always thought, Duncan, is it's the team much more important. You know, it's important that we focus on the team who's in it. Deck is an incredible loss for us. You know, it may yet prove to be a big loss for us, which I think any team in this country would be missing Deck. So but we have to find other ways of doing it. So I'm needing other players to step up and show me what they can do. And thankfully tonight they did do. Hi, Jack.
Hi, David. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But just very quickly, there was Jesse seemed to pull up a bit at the end. Is he all right? Is he no injury concern there?
Strange enough, Jack, I didn't check on Jesse at the end. I think he got raked down the back of his ankle. That's what I thought it was, but I've not seen it as well. Thomas is saying Thomas has got a sort of a pierce in his ankle as well. It looks like a stud's going through. And obviously, we've got a problem with Mickey. So I say most of this season we've been quite fortunate with injuries, really. The players in really good physical condition, which I think's helped them. But unfortunately, we're just beginning to. Playing for us isn't so bad. It's not so good when when they get injured when they're playing for their countries, and that makes it much harder to deal with.
And just on you spoke about sort of the team and over individuals. That's happened a lot this season. When Antonio was injured first time around, people like Seb stood up a bit and chipped in. You've had the same at the back with Balbuena and Ogbonna getting injured and others coming in. What drives that sort of collective spirit? How can you keep everyone on board when they're not perhaps playing and then have to come in and play like they are?
Well, I think honestly, Jack, sometimes not having too big a squad makes a difference, and it sounds as if I might be going to say other things in the weeks to come, possibly. But at the moment, I think being able to have everybody close to the team and think they're part of it, everybody's around it. Fabi Balbuena was great for us for a period. Seb Haller contributed a lot when Mickey Antonio was out and is not here. So we've got a sort of good squad, but we can't afford too many of them to pick up injuries. But if you have too many players, sometimes it becomes harder, Jack. So I'm really happy with the players in the squad I've got. I just hope that we keep as many of them fit as we can between now and the end of the season.
Hi, David.
Hi, Tom.
It's really interesting listening to you talk about the idea of Champions League qualification and that sort of thing, because you seem to really enjoy the conversations around it and reveling in it a little bit, whereas some managers seem to be scared of it a bit. Do you think it's kind of helped enjoying it?
Sort of giggling a wee bit, Tom, to be honest. In the background, who would have been saying that West Ham were in the top 4 with 8 games to go in the Premier League last year? If I'd said that to you, you would have all rolled a bit, holding your bellies, laughing at me if I'd said that. So let's put it in perspective. We're doing a great job with them. The players have been unbelievable. I don't know if we can finish there. The teams around us are much stronger, more equipped, been there, done it many more times. We've not. So why should we not try and enjoy it? And I've been a manager, I've been around a lot. So I've decided to say, well, we're going to go for it. We're going to see if we can do it. If we fall short, then we fall short. But I don't think we'll have ever fallen short this season on what maybe was expected of West Ham. I think we've probably achieved that already, and we're hoping that we can do even more.
Thanks, David.
Cheers, Tom.
James Tennessee, please.
Hi,
Good evening,
James.
David. Hello.
Hi, James.
Sky flagged up that the team ran a combined 119 kilometres. So I guess for all the sexy football that you played tonight, and there was some great football, I guess it's getting that balance, isn't it? Because they're clearly still a very hard-working David Moyes team, so they're not going to get carried. You can't get carried away from that.
No, well, I think when you're trying to build a team and get a level of consistency, you're going to need consistent effort and commitment every week. And the boys who watch West Ham most weeks will tell you that that's been there probably all season. There's been very few games where we've not had that, and we're very fortunate. We'll get 2 or 3 boys who are committed runners and good at it. So I hope we keep it up, and I know that we've been getting stronger, and I want us to get stronger in the last 8 games. So we're not letting the players away. We're not saying to them you've got days off and well done. So we've actually not done anything yet, in truth, James, and this is the business end, and can we stay in amongst it right to the end? Who knows? Not sure we will, but that's the message which is going out to the players.
Thank you. Best of luck.
Cheers, James. Cheers, Roisin.
Cheers.